Good evening. We're going to begin today with Matthew chapter 22, verse 34 through chapter 23, verse 12. Hearing that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, a group of Pharisees met to consider new questions that might trip up Jesus. A legal expert thought of one that would certainly stump him. The Pharisees asked, "Teacher, of all the laws, which commandment is the greatest?" Jesus, quoting Scripture, "Love the Eternal One, your God, with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is nearly as important. Love your neighbor as yourself. The rest of the law and all the teachings of the prophets are but variations of these themes." Since the Pharisees were gathered together there, Jesus took the opportunity to pose a question of his own. Jesus said, "What do you think about the Anointed One? Whose son is he?" Pharisees, "But of course, he is the son of David." Jesus said, "Then how is it that David, whose words were surely shaped by the Spirit, calls him Lord? For in his Psalms David writes, 'The Master said to my Master, sit here at my right hand in the place of honor and power, and I will gather your enemies together, lead them in on hands and knees, and you will rest your feet on their backs.' How can David call his own son Lord?" No one had an answer to Jesus' question, and from that day forward no one asked him anything. Jesus spoke to his disciples and to the crowds that had gathered around. Jesus said, "The Pharisees and the scribes occupy the seat of Moses, so you should do the things they tell you to do, but don't do the things they do. They heap heavy burdens upon their neighbors' backs, and they prove unwilling to do anything to help shoulder the load. They are interested above all in presentation. They wrap their heads and arms in the accoutrements of prayer. They cloak themselves with flowing tasseled prayer garments. They covet the seats of honor of fine banquets and in the synagogue, and they love it when people recognize them in the marketplace, call them teacher, and beam at them. But you, do not let them call you rabbi, that is teacher, for you are all brothers, and you have only one teacher, the Anointed One. Indeed, do not call anyone on earth Father, for you have only one Father, and he is in heaven. Neither let anyone call you leader, for you have one leader, the Anointed One. If you are recognized at all, let it be for your service. Delight in the one who calls you servant, for whoever exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted." And that's where we'll stop with Matthew. Now we'll read our psalm for today, which is Psalm chapter 27, verses 8 through verse 14. The prodding of my heart leads me to chase after you. I am seeking you, Eternal One, don't retreat from me. You have always answered my call. Don't hide from me now. Don't give up on me in anger at your servant. You have always been there for me. Don't throw me to the side and forget me, my God and only salvation. My father and mother have deserted me, yet the Eternal will take me in. O Eternal, show me your way. Shine your light brightly on this path and make it level for me, for my enemies are lurking in the recesses and ravenous along the way. They are watching, hoping to seize me. Do not release me to their desires or surrender me to their will. Liars are standing against me, breathing out cruel lies, hoping that I will die. I will move past my enemies with this one sure hope, that with my own eyes I will see the goodness of the eternal in the land of the living. Please answer me. Don't give up. Wait for the eternal in expectation and be strong. Again, wait for the eternal. And that was our psalm for today. Now, lastly, we'll read our Proverbs, which is Proverbs chapter 6, verses 27 through 35. Can you carry fire right next to your body and keep your clothes from burning? Can you walk over fiery coals and keep your feet from blistering? Take another man's wife, and you will find out whoever touches her will be found guilty. People don't despise a thief who only steals to fill his hunger. Still, if they catch him, he must repay 7 times over, and he could end up losing everything he owns. By contrast, only a fool would commit adultery, since by his action he loses not only his possessions, but also his own life. He will suffer injury and be disgraced. Dishonor will leave a permanent mark on his life, for jealousy sparks a husband's rage. When he gets his revenge, he'll show no mercy. He will not be paid off or appeased. No bribe or gift will set things right. And that was our Proverbs for today. Okay, guys, that was today's Bible reading. I hope it touched your guys' hearts. I hope you guys are having a blessed week so far. Looks like a pretty day out there today. I got my windows open trying to get some sunshine. Haven't had my vitamin D in a few months because I'm having trouble getting the pharmacies to fill it because it's all messed up. It's supposed to be on 100,000 milligrams so every week, and I've had 0 for the last few months because my vitamin D level, I think she said, was only 2, and it's supposed to be like 12, so it's probably even lower now. So I got the blinds open trying to get some sunshine. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. But that's what's going on here. Just sitting here wanting to get your guys' Bible reading done, and I think I'll go watch some more videos on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of videos on near-death experiences and stuff. So I've been really into that lately. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Get off here and watch some more of those videos. And if you guys ever want to see any, they're really good. You might even get some questions answered that you want answered. I have. You know, you can tell by some people, just by the way they talk and stuff, if you can really trust them or not. Sometimes you can tell. And some of the people, I can tell they're not making it up. Either that or they're really, really good liars. But I believe that people do have those near-death experiences, and I believe them. And all you gotta do is go to YouTube and type in NDE experiences, or just type in near-death experiences, either one, and a bunch of them will pop up, and you just click on them. But it's really interesting. I would recommend it to all of you guys, actually. So, just wanted to throw that in there. I love you guys. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, I'll see you again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye, guys. God bless.